Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching again. So to start off today's look, I will be filling in my eyebrows using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo in the color Soft Brown using any regular angled brush. Basically, how I fill in my eyebrows is that I start off by outlining them, and then I mainly try to focus on the outer half of my eyebrow, and that's the part that I really try to shade in the most. I try to stay away from the inner side of my brows just because when you darken it too much, it starts off to give you more of a fake look, and we really don't want that. We want to try to keep them as natural as possible. As I've mentioned in my previous videos, I like to use a makeup remover wipe or a regular wipey just to take off any excess brow powder that I have. I'm taking my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Custard 1 Medium with any lip pencil brush. I'm simply outlining my eyebrow and trying to cover as much little hairs as I have growing out. Using a flat brush, I'm going to apply all over my eyelid the MAC Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre. As I've mentioned before, I love to use this paint pot, especially in this color, as a base for my eyes instead of any eyeshadow primer. Using a blending brush, I'm going to pick up the color Tempera from the Modern Renaissance Palette and blend that into my inner eye corner. I absolutely love this palette. If you do not have this palette, you need to go buy it. I think I've literally used this palette every single day since I purchased it. It's that good. Using a MAC 217 blending brush, I'm going to pick up the color Soft Ochre from that very same palette and blend that into my crease. Using that same blending brush, I'm going to pick up the color Buon Fresco from that same palette, which throws off more of a lavender yet matte pinkish look, which is very pretty. And I'm going to simply blend that over the Soft Ochre. Next, I'm going to pick up the color Love Letter, but I'm mainly going to try to focus on my outer eye corner simply because this color throws off more of a raspberry kind of tone, and I want to try to keep the darker tones towards the outer corner of my eye rather than the inner corner, which will cause my eyes to look a lot smaller. So you really want to make sure that all the darker tones are very well blended towards the outer corner of the eye. If you are using this palette, I highly recommend that when you pick up the color with your brush, you really have to tap it. Otherwise, you will have a lot of excess eyeshadow on there because these colors are so pigmented that you literally have to like dip it in just a little bit and you will have a lot to work with. Using the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, I'm going to pick up the color Darkside, which is more of a grape kind of tone. And I'm going to try to blend it as very little as possible over that pinkish tone that I had. I thought it was just a little too bright for me, so I wanted to darken it up a little. Using a flat brush, I'm going to spray some Fix Plus on there, and I'm going to pick up the color Vermeer from the Anastasia palette, which is a very pinkish yet iridescent whitish metallic tone, which will give our eyes a very nice pop. And I'm only going to pat that over my eyelid. Using that same Vermeer tone and a smaller blending brush, I'm going to blend that into my inner eye corner. Next, I'm going to apply the KatVonD tattoo liner. Always make sure that you start off with a very thin and fine line as opposed to starting off with a huge thick line and then making a mistake and not being able to fix it. So always start off very, very thin. Next for foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro-Matte. I actually stopped using this foundation a couple of days after I filmed this video. I started to notice that it was starting to break up on my face, and you could see it was like really, really obvious, and it started to bother me a lot, and it was making my pores look really big, and I just wasn't liking it anymore. So I probably won't be recommending it anymore, but if you like it, stick with it, but personally, I don't like it. Next, I will be applying my concealer, and this is the Nars in the color Medium 1 Custard. simply going to apply the Mercier translucent powder over the areas that I had applied concealer. When applying this translucent powder, I really recommend that you do a good job in applying it over the areas that you had applied your concealer very, very well, just because this will keep your face from breaking up or causing any huge wrinkles over it. Taking a smudge brush, I'm going to apply some of that Love Letter eyeshadow right beneath my lower lash line. And now for my favorite part, mascara. I'll be using the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black. Next, I'm going to apply my bronzer in the color Give Me Sun by MAC. Don't want to apply too much bronzer today just because I have a lot of pink tones on my eyes and I don't want to give it too much of an orange color on the rest of my face. So I'm just going to put a little bit on, not too much, just to create a little bit more depth and definition on my cheekbones. After applying my bronzer, I'm going to apply some blush on the apples of my cheeks. And this is the e.l.f. blush. I'm not exactly sure what's the name of it, just because I've had it for such a long time. And I guess the label peeled off or something. But this is a very, very bright pink bubblegum looking color. And to clean up my mess, I'm going to use the Mercier translucent powder. For highlighter, I'm going to use the color Hard Candy from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. With any clean brush, I'm just going to go ahead and dust off the translucent powder. For today's lipstick, I'll be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Matte Lipstick in the color Dusty Rose. If you went overboard with lipstick, it's okay. It happens, especially with the liquid lipsticks. You can go ahead and use a lipstick brush or a clean lip brush and just grab some concealer and go over where you put a little bit too much lipstick. Now it's time for the MaryKay Setting Spray. And here's the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Thank you.